As you can see, the problem. Hey everybody, welcome to the woods. We have got a little clearing project to finish up. Apparently, the first company that was called to come in here and clear this property, they thought that just meant pushing everything into a tangled mess that you see behind me. It's mostly trees that are about 12 to 18 inches in diameter, small stumps. And of course they just, after they got the trees pushed down into a knotted pile, they pushed that top layer of soil that has most of the roots in it on top of that. So now there's a bunch of dirt and mud and grit all over the logs. So that kind of nixed the idea of just renting a chipper and running these guys through them, because they'll just dull the knives and ruin it. So my plan, first we are going to grab each tree, pull it out. I'm going to knock the stump off and leave it in a pile, and then we're going to put the stems into a stack, and then any really fine small tops will be cut off at the downhill side. And once we get that organized, we will figure out the best way to haul this stuff out. I'm thinking throw the stumps into the bed of the dump truck and load the trunks, stems, and possibly tops onto the trailer, and hopefully get this thing out of here as quick as possible. And it is windy today, so it's gonna be nice and cool. It's gonna be a beautiful day to run the chainsaw. So let's get this stuff organized. I'm having to work kindly between wind gusts. It's so windy, it keeps blowing my camera over. So we got a really good way today. Behind me was the mixed pile. We got through every bit of it for the most part. Right here is one bundle that I wasn't able to fit on the truck for this first run out. This bundle here is the bigger trees, which they're really not that big. They're all about that big or smaller. Over here is either going to be our haul out or our burn pile. I'm going to check and see how soon they think the burn ban will end. Hopefully soon. If it's within a week or so, I'm just going to wait and burn it. But if it's going to be a month or so, or until after this coronavirus stuff is over, I will probably just start hauling it out one truckload at a time. So we've got a little bit back there left to do, but not much. This is one of those times I definitely wish I had a good tri-axle with a high lift gate. It would make this project a lot easier. But in building a business, you work with what you've got and buy the more convenient and nice things as you can. I've got nothing but stumps in the dump bed, and kindly right here is what I'm going to continue doing with that other pile that I said was a little bit bigger. I can leave them a little bit longer length and transport them just as easy. They've got an excavator I can use where we're going to haul them to. And instead of just burning this wood and it going to nothing and no use really, the place I'm taking them to actually chips it up, and then they transport it to the paper mill where it's going to be transformed into all kinds of paper products. Notebook paper, I assume probably toilet paper, which we're obviously in need of now, and maybe even some mulch. So I don't mind burning the smaller stuff, but if I can get the bigger usable wood to a place that's going to make good use of it, why not? So we're about an hour haul from home. I'm gonna try to get to that place and get unloaded so I can get an early start in the morning, get down here, get some more of this going, and keep this project going. I originally planned on 3 days, and since we're doing 20% off, windy, I'm telling you it's windy. We're doing 20% off to kind of help our neighboring communities with, you know, loss of jobs, just general hard times because of this virus. In general, people are having a little bit harder time because of this virus, and we're just trying to help. So I'm charging $1,000 a day for myself, my truck, my trailer, my excavator, and even if I've got to have the tractor on site. The reason I can operate so cheaply is I'm only one dude, so I can only operate one piece of equipment at a time. So even though we've got a lot of equipment and a lot of money invested on one job site, I can operate fairly inexpensively, at least until this thing's over. So I'm gonna jump in the truck, we're gonna haul. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. Hopefully you've enjoyed the start of this little project, and it's giving you an idea of what you can accomplish by yourself as a starting business with minimal equipment. You could win the bid on this job if you rented an excavator. Don't be afraid to jump into something like this. You live and you learn, and if you show up on a job like this and it just looks like a big gum, a big mess, and you're like, oh gosh, I don't even know where to bid it, just bid it. Bid it high. If anything, you may get lucky and get the job, and then you get into it and you learn from it. That's just another reason why I separated everything. Again, I separate everything, get it all out of the dirt instead of just kind of picking and going. And that way, now I can see, yeah, I've got about 2 more days of cutting and hauling to complete this job. So I can give my next jobs a heads up that I am on schedule, we're moving right along, and we will be at their job on time, weather dependent. So there you go, let's keep going. Get out there, rent a machine, dig in some dirt, have some fun with it, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.